I'm Quinn Lemley, and welcome to Secrets of the Stage. I have a wonderful friend and performer. Judy Mark is a multi-talented professional dancer, singer, actor, and educator. She has over 4 decades of performing experience. She's originally from Chicago, appeared on the concert stage, off-Broadway, regional theater, cabaret, and the high seas. Last night I was at Don't Tell Mamas to see Judy Mark. Welcome.
Quinn, it's such a pleasure to see you again.
You have done so much, I could barely get your whole life out.
Oh my God, I need some of your collagen.
Tell me, you're doing Gwen Verdon. Here's your fabulous show, Merely Marvelous, the Songs of Gwen Verdon. And you opened last night at Don't Tell Mamas here in New York, but you've been performing the show around the country.
Yes, actually, I started last season and I performed at Don't Tell Mama.
Wonderful.
And then I went to Florida and I did a show there that was very well received. And here I am again.
And I'm just really excited. I want to show a clip of you performing, just a teaser, because you really need to go see Judy in person. It's such a wonderful show.
Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Now hear this and get this, oh Susanna, amen. This big fat heart ain't gonna be torn apart ever, ever, ever again. Ole.
That is wonderful. It's just it's such a delightful show. And we have a special treat today. We have your director, Jeff Harner. Jeff is an award-winning performer, singer, director. You're a man of all the arts.
And a fan of yours.
Oh.
I'm really happy to be here, Quinn.
Well, I mean, we've known each other for our whole
time.
lives, for our entire career. And now to see this fabulous show that you created together. What was the story behind why Gwen Verdon and the music of Gwen Verdon?
I made her do it.
You made her do it?
No, Judy came to me with a show called Dancing Through Life that was a tribute to the lady dancers in the movies.
I remember you were doing that when we met at SAG.
That's right.
And we were working together.
There was a little tribute to Gwen in there, but Judy's singing voice to me has the timbre. There's just something evocative of Gwen Verdon. And so when she was thinking of a new show, I just said, you know, you really could make a whole show out of Gwen Verdon, and with your voice, I think it's a really good fit. And not dancing, because that's what everyone expects, but just shine the spotlight on the songs, because she introduced great songs.
Yeah, you don't realize how many, like, legendary songs that she introduced, from Sweet Charity, Damn Yankees, Chicago, Redhead. Well, and for you, how do you, I loved the personalization, like the connection that you had with Gwen Verdon as a woman and as an artist. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I had to do a lot of research to figure out where the connections might be. But the way that Jeff crafted the show and what I said, I had to feel it from the inside out. And until I could do that, I didn't really know if it was a good fit. It's like putting on a pair of shoes. You have to break it in, you know, break them in.
I know. Like when we were doing Burlesque to Broadway, I would try on songs like shoes or an outfit, and then you'd say, does this propel the story forward?
Yeah, that's the way it is. And you know, it's very important to me to be organic about it and not try to do something that doesn't feel right. And to that end, it's just work. Practice and more practice, and rehearsals and all of that business. The music director, endless amounts of details, which you are very familiar with.
Yes, I don't think people, this show is called Secrets of the Stage, and I wanted to pull back the curtain a little bit to talk about the creative process and you know how you work. Like when you were coming up with the concept, were you just trying on songs, or were you reading biographies? Were you looking at interviews? What was your process?
Well, I think Jeff could speak about that because he had it all in his head, and then he laid it out to me, And I just kind of, okay, all right, I would try anything, but I didn't see how I sounded like Gwen.
Oh, your timbre. I mean, you don't hear that in your own voice?
No, I could kind of imitate it, but I don't like to imitate anybody. I just want to be me, you know?
Yeah, I didn't feel like you were imitating her at all. I thought you were channeling her, but you weren't.
It just comes out of you that way.
Yeah.
I thought one of the things that I think is interesting about you and Gwen, and then Quinn has the same story. You don't know this yet, but you found out that you, with your childhood scoliosis, and Gwen with her rickets, had to overcome these physical challenges through dance.
Through dance.
And Quinn leaned over and said, "That's my story too."
Really?
I was in the braces with the corrective shoes. I would have been like that.
Oh my gosh.
And my mother and my grandparents would cry, "You're torturing your daughter," because back then it was such a new thing to do that, but your bones are so malleable when you're that age. And my mom put me in ballet class just like you.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God, Judy."
Well, they say about Gwen that because she was turned in, that helped her do the Fosse moves.
Yeah, you would think so, because how hard is it for us to do all of those things?
But he used her specific, what she brought to him, and created movement out of it.
I loved your direction, Jeff, and there were just these moments, that were just very touching, you know, in your ballads, and then the soliloquy was so great. I had forgotten about that. You know, like, we all grow up with these musicals. Yes. You know, with Charity, it was one of the greatest. Sweet Charity, if anybody doesn't know this Bob Fosse work, but it is just fantastic. Where Am I Going? I mean, what a song.
Yeah.
I like Roxy Hart.
Yes.
She's my favorite character, and I love doing that monologue.
Well, and you have so much fun doing it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's deliciousness.
Like, who gets to play a merry murderess?
Yes, yes.
Sitting on the piano.
Yes.
It's great.
I want to talk about what you're doing, Jeff. You're going to be making a big comeback at 54 Below with Alex Ryback.
Yeah, Alex and I will be celebrating our 40th anniversary, which we did our
And
first...
what did you start at 1?
Yeah. We did our first cabaret act on June 13th, 1983 at Paulson's, which is now the Triad.
Oh my
And so
gosh.
on June 13th, 2023, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary at 54 Below, and it'll be live streamed. And we're very excited about it.
Oh, well, we have to put the poster up of Jeff at 54 Below. There he is with Alex. That's going to be a fantastic night. What are you going to sing?
Well, we're going to just touch on some of our favorite arrangements from, you know, those 40 years.
Isn't it fun? Like opening
yes.
up, it's like opening up a trunk, like the trunk.
You know, it was my dream to come to New York, and my first time out of the gate, I found Alex Ryback, and what kind of miracle was that? And he's not only...
Well, he's legendary. Like you.
And to be part of his chosen family. So to get to celebrate that in music is wonderful.
Jeff has played everywhere. I mean, every major room.
The skies are clear, and if you want
That's
to go
Town Hall.
walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's de-lovely. For all places that leave me breathless, and no wonder you're all the world to me. And I'm about to give birth to the sweetest thing on earth. It's the big finish. It's
That is so wonderful. Thank you so much. You just won the Mac Award album.
For major recording, which I just happen to have here.
Oh, you could show it
our,
to the camera.
This is my Stephen Sondheim album with John Weber
Oh
and
my
a 20-piece orchestra, and it's called I Know Things Now, My Life in Sondheim's Words.
Oh, how
and
beautiful.
we just won a Mac Award, so I'd love for you to have a copy.
I love it. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
I'd love to give you a CD player so you could listen to
yes,
it.
Well, I do have one. Incredible. I mean, it's so exciting to see people doing creative things and getting out there and sharing their talent with the world. And is there anything else that you want to say about Gwen and Gwen Verdon?
I feel like I communicate with her now. I'm so close to her stories and her life, and I'm starting to sound like her. Because I'm not trying to be her. I'm trying to understand her as a person, as a woman, and all these, and her roles. I love her roles.
Yes, the roles, strong women and with a heart of gold, and even Roxy, she had her own heart of gold in a way. I was sad, Bob Fosse, you know, that he had so many friends, female friends, and she stayed true to him.
I know. Well, they had so much else that they were like that.
Well, they were like Paul and I, like they did everything together. I mean,
absolutely,
they were symbiotic.
They created together, and that's.
Well, she was his muse.
Right, and it's hard to. I mean, it's easy to. It's not easy to turn your back on that and pretend, but I read somewhere where he said he had to be free, and I've heard that from other men too, that they use this extra sex to be creative. I mean, take it or leave it. That's what they say.
He definitely was. He definitely was creative.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for bringing your show to New York.
Thank you.
And
touring
it. I'm sure you're going to be playing all over the country. And,
I hope.
And Jeff, I'm sure. Well, you're always you're everywhere.
And thank you for bringing your show back to New York.
Oh yes, Rita Hayworth. The heat is on.
Wow.
So you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, Quinn, for having me,
and
Jeff.
And you're judymark.com.
Yes.
And jeffharnar.com. It's HARNAR. So.
A for effort.
No, A for absolutely. We'll be back with our next segment, and I'm Quinn Lemley with Secrets of the Stage. Welcome back. I am so excited. I'm Quinn Lemley with Secrets of the Stage. I have known Audrey Wu for a very long time. First, we were neighbors. Audrey is a wonderful artist, and we've worked together doing many, many projects, producing events together. She does ceramics and a whole lot of other things that we're going to get into in this segment. So welcome, Audrey.
Thank you so much. We had a lot of adventures together.
Yes,
we're neighbors.
We continue to have adventures,
That's right. That's right.
Tell me about your art. Like, you've been an artist your whole life. Your paintings are so beautiful.
I've been doing art for as long as I can remember, but I've been making art for as long as I can remember. Painted, I've done printmaking. The things that you see now that are up there are prints. Yeah, they're full size prints. And etchings, lithographs, monoprints, all that. And then we have ceramics. I've moved into ceramics.
Yes, you've gotten it. These are some of your beautiful ceramics.
They're really fun. I had fun with during
COVID.
Right, during COVID, back in February 2020, I had this inkling that like something's going on. So I'm sort of a crazy science mind. So I put COVID.
I love the surprises.
And then this, I just got fascinated with all the work being done in psychedelics, like that's going on. So I did a really fun little psychedelic mug, and the inside is really zany. You can go to Create Global Glow at Gmail.
Create Global Glow.
Yeah, and you'll understand why at Gmail. You'll understand why the Global Glow is in there.
Yes, Mom is so beautiful and so healthy, and we work together for an organization called Lily, which is
Life Force in later years. Yeah.
We have a little documentary about it. It stars your mother. It's helping elderly people.
Yeah, a model of neighborhood care around the Upper West Side and in Harlem, and we help the elderly, the very senior elderly, age in place, age comfortably and safely in the homes they love. So we try to keep them at home, and we have a network of volunteers. We work very hard to make the seniors in our neighborhood happy and healthy and safe.
That's beautiful, and we do these events.
From a distance, Jo May Wood and Emmeline may look like relatives. A closer look, though, and a conversation would reveal they were nothing but strangers a year ago. But now they spend time together often.
I like it so much. I like to see her once a week. regularly.
The regular weekly visits are part of a free service for seniors. The organization, Life Force in Later Years, or Lily, pairs them up with volunteers.
Extraordinary, amazing experience.
Emmeline says she got involved after experiencing a loss back home in China.
I lost my own grandmother doing the...
Calling Jomei Wood her U.S. grandmother is no surprise to Wood's own daughter.
There's been a real connection there.
That kind of connection is something Audrey Wu says Lily stands for. She serves on the board of directors.
We match the seniors with volunteers. Socially, it was wonderful for them.
Audrey Wu says this organization has remained in their family because of all the good it's done. Her involvement on the board of directors is one of many examples of paying it forward.
Oh my gosh, it's such an incredible organization, and every year we work on that.
That's
the
right.
gala. We have one coming up in November.
It's so wonderful to have you helping out every year. Quinn volunteers the behind the stage production of our annual gala, and this year it'll be on November 13th.
Great.
At the International House.
Near Columbia,
That's
at
right.
Columbia
That's right.
University.
Which is where the neighborhood is, where we where the organization
You've had
was born
Peter
out of.
Yarrow singing there, and
we've
all
had
these
Rachel Ray, we have Whoopi Goldberg.
You have a lot of pictures of your mom, Madame Wu, and your mom she's so healthy and elegant and graceful. How old is your mom?
She's 92.
92.
She's 92. Well, I mean, thank you for saying that.
She
but
is.
She's actually a stroke patient, but you can't tell when she's sitting there, and she's really been a trooper.
And I want to segue into this next portion. How do we take care of ourselves? You're an artist, you're an event planner, you're a daughter, and you also have gotten involved with collagen and health products, which I think is really great.
We both have.
Well, I have
we
to
both enjoy it.
Yes, I have to tell my story, because last year we were on tour with Ultimate Queen Celebration, and Paul and I were taking selfies. And I think when we go through the before and after pictures, you can look at me now, but you'll see this before picture. And I was horrified because I had crepey, I would never say this if it wasn't just Audrey and I here, but I had like a crepey neck on my skin, and I was absolutely horrified. And Audrey told me about this product that she's been using, several products that she's been using that we're going to talk about today. And I've been taking it for almost 3 months now, and Paul had really, really seen a difference in my skin. And it takes like a month to activate. It's liquid collagen from Life Vantage.
Right.
And we're gonna let's show some before and after pictures.
The before and afters are really quite amazing.
Yeah, you're even in one of them.
I'm in one of them. I look like a criminal. I look like a mugshot.
Oh no,
right?
So do I.
Yeah. but they're amazing, because it's not just the face, but some of them are with the body.
I know,
with
the arms or the
knees
yoga legs.
Yeah, the legs. I mean, and so that's where they're just it works inside out. So collagen is the most abundant protein cell that is in your body. It makes up 25 to 35% of all your protein cells. And by the time we're 30, it's like declining.
Yeah.
So the collagen that we have, True Science.
Here
right
it is.
Here.
I have a bottle here.
Isn't that handy?
And it's
right
quite
here.
delicious.
So it's really yummy, and it has 10. It's from sustainably farmed marine peptides, and there are 10 collagen peptides instead of 1 or 2 from most other brands. And so they also have fruit extracts and ruby red quinoa.
It's delicious.
It's very yummy. It's like a fruit nectar. And you take one of these every day. It's really simple.
I start every morning with it. That's like my ritual now, but I always dilute it in a little bit of
you can drink it straight because it's really yummy, or you could put it in a smoothie or put it in water. And it's hydrolyzed, which means it's very bioavailable. And the amazing thing about this collagen is that it maintains what you already have. So it slows down the depletion of your existing collagen. And then it also activates your body's ability to produce its own collagen, which is really rare. I mean, there's nothing else quite
everybody's
like that.
talking about collagen these days. I know that, like the threads that people are using, which I have tried that, but really for me, my healing or tightening came from this because you're doing it from the inside out.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not saying that people don't need help both ways. We all, we all try to do our best to be fabulous in front of the camera, fabulous in life, and with everything that we do. But I think that something natural like this, that you're working from the inside out, and then your body's, recreating and making more collagen.
That's right.
And the same thing with the threads, with everything else that's out there in the market. But tell why this is better than other collagens that are out there.
Most collagens kind of supplement collagen from the outside in, like you're taking the way you might take vitamin C or vitamin D. You have it outside your body, you're taking it into your body. So we have some of that, and that's really all other collagens do. But ours has fruit extracts and red ruby quinoa extracts that help your body to activate its ability to create its own collagen, which is really unheard of. I mean, nothing else does that, and that's why it's so rare.
And doesn't it absorb more than other collagens?
It's called hydrolyzed, so it's bioavailable, and it's a liquid form. It's hydrolyzed. That makes it more bioavailable than a powder form of collagen. And the other thing I wanted to really say is that there's a lot of collagens out there, but this is really why we replenish, like the other collagens. We slow down the depletion of your existing collagen.
We need that.
We maintain, and then we activate, and that's what's really great about this one. It activates your body's ability to do its own, to create its own collagen. And then finally, the flagship product of this company, LifeVantage, they have a pill, a supplement called the NRF2. The best way to take this is to take that pill with the collagen, because basically the NRF2 has been clinically proven to lower your oxidative stress in your body by 40% in 30 days. And so when you're taking this together, you're ensuring that the cells that are being built, the collagen cells that are being built in your body, that are being developed, are clean, healthy cells, and that's what you want. You want clean, healthy cells, and it's all part of glowing from the inside out.
Well, that's why your email,
create global glow.
Yes, create global
glow.
So
that's why we have that email. This is going to be so good for your health and your looks, sort of radiating from the inside out. It's really the best thing.
Well, I have to glow. We both have to glow, right?
Absolutely. And collagen isn't just for your skin, hair, and nails. That's what the ladies think about the most. But it's actually really great for your joints, your tissues, your gut health. It's great for sleep. I have friends who said they've never slept so well. There's a lot to it than just hair, skin, and nails, which is of course what's really fun. So if it's doing all this good stuff on your outside, imagine what it's doing on the inside. It's helping you, helping your your insides, your tissues, your joints.
Well, I really didn't know that most of our body is collagen. I mean, that was shocking.
It's a large part of our protein cells, 25 to 30.
It's scary when there's that moment where you go, oh my God, I'm aging. I mean, we all know that we're aging, but we're artists and we're entrepreneurs and we're so busy, and you have to be at peak performance state.
Right.
And so really the health part of it, you have to take care of your body, mind, and spirit.
Totally.
Your mom's 92. She is just so vibrant, and she just looks so beautiful.
Right.
And you have her on these products.
I do. So I discovered them during COVID.
Really?
And, yes.
How do you discover collagen during COVID?
Well, it wasn't collagen. It was the NRF2 pill and the other one.
Because of the health benefit.
And so I was, of course, during COVID, during the pandemic, I was just like, I'll take them. Let me know. I'll take everything you have, whatever you've got. They've been great. My mother's not gotten sick. I haven't gotten sick. It's been great for our immune system. That particular NRF pill, and that's the government repository of all peer-reviewed science articles. It's the real deal.
And what is oxidative stress?
Oxidative stress is when we're living our lives, when you breathe, when you exercise, when you just get older, and it's stress on your body, and it often causes inflammation. It's the root of a lot of sort of long-term diseases like diabetes, Alzheimer's, metabolic syndrome, and it's been proven to lower oxidative stress by 40% in
incredible.
About 30 days. So it's really, really revolutionary.
They can contact you or me.
That's right. Either of us.
I'll have the information below so that you can see.
That's right.
And if you want any more information on it, it's wonderful about Lilly.
Life Force in Later Years.
I always
it's
just
a
call
wonderful
it
organization. November 13th, 2023, at the International House.
Yes. And if people want to go, where do they go? Lilly.org?
They can go to lifeforceinlateryears.org.
Audrey and I will definitely be there with bells on auction. There's a silent auction.
That's right.
And there are wonderful things being auctioned off. Even my show was auctioned off.
That's
I was part of that.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm opening on Monday, the 22nd of May, and I'm playing once a month at Don't Tell Mama with Rita Hayworth. The Heat Is On. We were the Bistro Award winner.
I love that show.
I do too.
I love that show. It's my favorite thing that you do.
Oh, thank you.
Totally, yeah.
I'm really excited to come back into residency. We'll do it once a month.
All have to go. It's a fabulous show.
Well,
it's just the best. And the one woman format, the one person theater format is so intimate. I just love that format, and you do such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
The costumes are gorgeous. You know, the songs are wonderful. The acting's great. It's just a beautiful show, and I've seen it evolve over the years.
I mean, we have, I mean, like I said, we are neighbors.
But this is the best version of it, and it is really great.
Yes, Carter Inskeep wrote and directed it, and he really, during COVID, he rewrote everything to empower women and to talk about the Me Too movement and really talk about the struggles that people had. And I think women still continue to have a lot of the struggles that Rita had.
It's a very poignant story,
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, you're dealing with Alzheimer's, you're dealing with alcoholism, you're dealing with motherhood, fame, the rise of fame.
The golden age of Hollywood wasn't so golden.
No, the
for a lot of women.
Couch,
it was tough.
Yeah.
Really very poignant story, it has its dark moments, for sure.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of fun.
Job.
It's still a lot of fun,
it's a beautiful
and
show.
there's a lot of humor.
Very uplifting.
Thank you. Well, here's my card, Rita Hayworth, and it's at Don't Tell Mamas at 343 West 46th Street. And we play once a month to November 20th, so you must come.
Up in the Klondike when they got dancing. I get too hungry for dinner at 8. Amado mio, love me forever. Put the blame on me.
I think that everybody needs to glow from the inside out.
Absolutely.
And you do. Thank you so much, Audrey. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Secrets of the Stage. Till next time, I'm Quinn Lemley with Secrets of the Stage.